We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello. How's everybody doing out there? My voice is coming around. It's still not that great, but who cares? You're not here to listen to my sexy voice. You're listening to the content of what's coming out of my mouth. Today, so much stuff happened on Twitter and Instagram. I wasn't even going to go on the Ford thing. To be honest with you guys, this is probably going to be the last video where I'm going to focus in on Ford's demise because it's actually getting repetitive. And I really hate to, I don't want to lull you guys to sleep. I was listening to some of my old live streams before, and I would always have different subject matter, different parts this, parts that. There's always a theme. It seems like week to week there's like a similar theme happening, and it's been like shit on Ford month for the last month or so or more, because I'm blown away that Ford just has this crazy track record of losing. But what's even more surprising is that people out there don't even realize what's happening. Similar to like the RPM Act and EPA enforcement of stuff, people don't even realize how bad Ford is losing. They just are fanboys, and they're gonna defend them to the death. So today we'll talk about the absolutely ugliest wheel I have ever seen Ford ever design on a car ever. Sure, it's tied to the Dark Horse. It's a carbon fiber thing that looks like a Home Depot fan. It is so bad. It is just indicative of what's been going on with the company. And we'll talk about a guy who owns a dealership over in, I think, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. And he went in on Ford. And he put up a stat that is so astronomically bad that it will kind of tell you the whole story as to what Ford's perception is, especially coming from a guy that owns a Ford dealership. We'll talk about it. Before we do that, as always, we got to thank the sponsors. Holy shit, I just knocked this thing over. Yeah, we got PMAS. They paid their bill. Gotta love that when they pay the bill. It's very nice. PMAS, Nick James, PMAS, building kudas and dumb shit. Awesome. 2 Auto Solution. Rami Zaidan's getting calls. Hey man, what you do to that GT500 to go so fast, man? Sheesh. Rami Zaidan to Auto Solution. PartsFarm.com. Thank you for the pedals. ThePartsFarm.com got your boy some 13, 14 manual pedals for the GT500. Oh my God, Cookies, pretty lady with the cookies, getting it done. Lake out there getting it done, driving his Corvette, putting carbon roofs on it. Caliber Transmission, blaming the tune for everything. CaliberTransmission.com. Thank you very much for being sponsors. When I look back at the old shows, we started with 2 sponsors, then no sponsors. It was awesome. It's awesome to see the growth of this channel, and I want to thank you guys for it. As always, please do me a favor. Hit the like button. It costs nothing. It is free to subscribe, free to hit the like button. That's how the algorithm works. Fresh Pasteles, Kaz, or K2 Arizona, or AutoZone. And by the way, new emojis. We got Jim Farley and the EPA emojis. Fresh Pastelazo, Douche Did It, Diego A, more pubes, more booze, Coyote Kelly, Izzy R, Harley, Taquache Mode, 1Slow50, Nat Jew, Diego Flores, Wit SVT, Jeff Betts. We're going to be talking Jeff Betts. And by the way, I'm going to try to answer Chris Sipple's question. He sent me a $5 on PayPal to answer his question about his upcoming swap. I'll try to answer it here. Just remind me. RoboStyle, Garage Built Coyote, Garage Built again, Darren Harper, 64 Falcon, Back Tacoma, Agent Orange, 64 Falcon again, SK, Jeff, one of the mods, Matt 760. You would have thought Matt 760 hated Lund. No, the guy's still a G. If he wants to get tuned by somebody else, he's still welcome here. Not a problem. TNS 197, Melissa, the pretty lady with the cookie, 64 Falcon. She's in the middle of a cut right now. She's in the middle of a cutting for like some competition. And she's eating cookies in the middle of that. It's crazy shit. Alex, I ratted her out. Alex Gutierrez, Rodney B, Gray Mustang, GT Frank, Tito, Rasso, Omar X, Evil Twin 350, Jared Wells, Josue, Unreal SVT, TJ Sikorsky, Eric Roundtree, Ruby 50, EPA literally put zero effort into that wheel. Ian Oz, Kellen Stocks, Giovanni Sanchez, Black Buzzard, your boy Troy. Cito SVT, Jace Man, Bondo Bird, I hear the mist shift from here. Stephen K, Drunk Pollock, Great Mustang, TJ, CMD, Mod Stewart. Okay, let's get right to the meat of it. Let's get to number one, a gentleman by the name of OC Welsh III. He's president at OC Welsh Ford Lincoln. And he put up I don't know if this was like on a back channel or some other, Discord or whatever. But he put up a post that literally surmised or gave you a good idea as to what he's facing. Ford should have only one goal: to build the best quality car in the world. Word of mouth would sell it. Not rebates, not advertising. In my entire career, the quality can't be any worse. And we are told it is now being addressed. Why wasn't it addressed 10 years ago? In 2012, listen to this stat, guys. Listen to this stat. In 2012, Ford had 5,000 dealers, 1.1 million recalls. 10 years later, in 2022, 2,900 dealers, 9.8 million recalls. Customers need to be job one. Quality needs to be job one. Leadership needs to be job one. No offense, that's 3 jobs. But anyway, OC, shout out to you. That is a very ballsy thing to do. I don't know if they're going to try to fuck with you by saying that, but I definitely wanted to put you out there because what you said was mind-blowing to me. You're telling me they went down almost 2,000 dealerships down, and they're up in recalls 10 million. Sorry, 9 million. From 1 million to 9 million with almost 2,000 or plus, actually 2,100 less dealerships. They're up 9 million in recalls. That is unbelievable. And then I see this today. I go on Twitter, and this was at 5:20 a.m. February 6th. I started just looking up Ford recall, right? I just type it in. Ford recalls 462,000 SUVs over rear view camera issue. The bug results in a blue image being displayed on an in-car console. Guess what? I've had that shit in every fucking Mustang I've owned. I've had that in every Mustang I've owned. And if you search Twitter for Ford recalls, it is unbelievable. I didn't even know there was so much shit out there. This was Chris Kerwa, February 4th. Ford recalls 3.3 million vehicles over rollway concerns. This is heavy. Ford recalls 3.3 million vehicles. Ford is calling. Okay, let's look at the article because, oh my God, they're recalling 3 million vehicles. North America roll away because of damage or missing part. Damaged or missing part that could result in the car rolling away from. In a filing in the National NHTSA, Ford said Wednesday the recall covers 13 to 19 Escapes, 13 to 14 C-Max, 13 to 16 Fusion, 13 to 21 Transit, and 15 to 18 Edge vehicles. AG said a damaged or missing shift cable. A damaged or missing shift cable bushing may prevent the vehicle from shifting into the intended gear, or the vehicle may roll after the driver's. Ford said it was aware 6 reports alleging that. You gotta stop. You gotta be fucking kidding me, son. You gotta be kidding me, Ford. So I started reading that this morning, and I'm like, okay, I didn't want to talk about that, but let's talk about it. Okay, so then I put up the articles, and I'm like, and it's all good. So then I just, do what I normally do. I go to Instagram and look at girls' asses and stuff, and look at, reels and have some fun. And then I follow Steeda. Steeda's a great company, and I happen to see this on my screen, and I'm like, what are those? What are those? What are those? What the fuck happened? Oh, ¿qué carajo pasó? Canelo saw those wheels?
Get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you up right now.
What the fuck did you do, Ford? Oh my God.
Get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you up right now, motherfucker.
This is the ugliest wheel I have ever seen in a Mustang ever. This is a Camaro slash Charger slash Ram slash Home Depot pan slash hibachi grill wheel. This is the thing that you go to the hibachi grill and you see the oh, Harold, how you doing? Oh, you want me to throw some rice in your mouth? You want me to throw some nasty rice in your mouth, you stupid white guy? Sure, come over here. Oh, you want me? You pay extra money to watch me cook your food, you stupid. And this is what they're offering as a, if I'm not mistaken, $8,000 upgrade? Like, you're gonna pay $8,000? I can't, okay, I might be wrong about the price because I've been wrong about many things. But oh my God, the lack of design. And check out the lug nuts. Shout out to Ford. Shout out to Ford. That gives you, from what seems to be a nice color scheme, because the car is not totally shit, right? I don't like the car. It's an SI50 with a different front end and some screens. And, a different ass. And it's got the ugliest wheels. But there is no chrome anywhere on this car except for the horse. But I think the horse, even the horse has a little tint to it. Like a Puerto Rican horse. Not totally dark. It's kind of like dark-ish. And Ford sticks the same shit-ass lug nuts on it. Ford, could ya pony up? I'm sorry, that's a $2,000 option. Black Amazon lug nuts. My God, what a shit show. So, yeah, the recalls are a major issue, and I decided to just engage with audiences out there on different platforms, and I'm like, okay, let me just say, hey, by the way, they've lost a lot of money, they lost with Rivian, they lost in this and that, so I put up that post on my shit, and tried to converse with the people out there to see what they had to say, and you know what? I was very happy to see that the people replied, and they engaged nicely in the whole situation. So let's read some of the comments and then we'll get to talking some shit. I said, when even your dealers have had enough of your shit, we'll talk about it tonight. And S. Rupain says, I agree 100%. Ask anyone that has known me. I was a diehard Team Ford for 30 years, and Ford has killed off the last loyal ones in the last 5 years. And I said, exactly. I am a fan of Coyote up to 2020, but anything after that is straight muff cabbage. Harley McDonald's likes the muff cabbage reference. There isn't, and then this guy, there's nothing wrong with the 2122. Bro, you got to get out of the fucking basement already, bro. Get out of here. I have a rearview camera recall on my 16 Mustang. If it cuts out, I could get into an accident. Maybe they banked on EV sales being the wave, says Rambo Nate Reloaded, and they can leave ICE altogether. But that doesn't seem to be the case. We need to go back to 2012 quality standards per the statement. Then Spicy Goat says to Rambo, any company with that mindset deserves hardship, especially all the EV nutswingers. Disgusting to bank on everything, something that's not proven and not the solution to leave your ICE projects customers in the dust. Maybe. Paul Moore says, hate to say it, but after a lifetime of Ford guy, I'm switching to Ram. Oof. I mean, he is switching to Ram, so you know he's going to be in a rap video real fucking soon. They got Timmy on the turn up in the blast. My father, same for my father. He bought a 21 F350 with a 7.3 gas. Oof. And hated it. Swapped it a month later for a 3500 Ram with a come-ins, and he loves it. If I were to buy anything new, it'll be a Ram 1500. So it was really nice to be able to see that there's good engagement on stuff like this on Instagram. So go to that post, check it out. It's a good time. But guys, I really hate to beat a dead horse. Hey, yo. I don't know what the fuck Ford's got to do to get their head out of their asses. So problems usually start 5 years before the cars come out, right? Like 5 years before the cars come out, that's when the problems start. So I started looking up who was the past CEO, because Farley's been the CEO for 2 years. So a gentleman by the name of Mark Fields, and then James Hackett, and then Jim Farley. So James Hackett lasted from May 17 to September 2020, and then Farley took over in October, and then
take that, Elon Musk.
So I can't blame everything on the wig man. You know what I mean? I can't blame everything on Jim Farley. But James Hackett and Mark Fields, they must have been asleep at the wheel. Absolutely asleep at the wheel. And now you're starting to see the consequence of that bad planning because cars are planned out 5 to 6 years ahead of time. So I really would urge you guys to think twice. And I can't believe I'm going to say this. I said it as myself because I was disgusted with the lack of communication on the tuning end of things. But now I'm disgusted because the company is just giving you trash products. So if you're like a Ford guy, buy Ford 2020 and under. I would really avoid anything 21 and up. 21 and up is going to be absolute trash. If you think there's recalls now, do you think it got better? These cars were developed into COVID, during COVID, and coming out of COVID with these supply chain issues. So do you think that'll be better or worse than the previous cars that were being recalled 13, 14, 15, 16 year, model year? So yeah, that's going to be interesting. And then, they go, oh, we're in F1 and like who gives a motherfuck? You think I give a shit that Ford joined F1 if I was a Ford fan? I go, so does that mean my parking brake is actually going to set when I put it in P? Or is it going to roll away and crush me up against the mailbox? So it's going to be an interesting next couple of years to see if the quality worsens. And I can't imagine it getting worse. I can't imagine it getting worse. So we'll see what happens. We'll talk about it. Before we do that, I'm going to drink some coconut water. I got a bunch of drinks at some ghetto store, and they had coconut water, like in a can. And it has to be terrible. So we'll talk about it. We'll get your comments. Is it going to fizz? It can't be carbonated. Oh, it got a little bit in it. Oh, very, very good can. Agua de coco. Con pedazo de coco real with real coconut pieces. Watch it be the outside brown fuzzy shit. It legit had chunks of shit in it, dude. What the fuck? Ew. I don't think I like that. This will like cause you to choke. It tastes okay, but I'm not a fan of the shit that's inside there. Fuck all that. That's weird. No good. How you Puerto Ricans like this shit? You Puerto Ricans are weird as shit. But he's gonna go get his Ram stolen. I have that recall too, shaking my head. Ford's two-piece lug nuts are trash anyway. Second thing I took off my Mustang after the muff cabbage, but it's got 2 throttle bodies. Those wheels look like Chevy Cobalt rims. The Farley has been able to latch, but Ford has not been able to produce any milk.
Has been able to latch, but I've not been able to produce any milk. It's okay.
It's sad. It's sad to me that a bailed out company, I get it. Ford wasn't bailed out. They did take loans. They paid them back. I get it. But in my opinion, Ford, GM, and all the ICE companies are set up for ICE. So make great ICE vehicles. I understand the government is bringing the hammer down and saying, you got to make a certain... Fuck that. Because word of mouth spreads better than rebates. And he said it. Imagine Ford dealerships are saying, oh, you can get the X plan and you can get this. Oh my God, this thing's going to make me burp like a motherfucker. Oh, that's awful. How do you guys drink that shit? Anyway, rebates, cashback, blah, blah, blah. Right then, you know that vehicle has an issue. And you know this. Like, you guys know that when a vehicle offers you basically money to buy it, oh, it's $35,000 plus cashback plus rebates. Oh, you're giving me money to buy this? Well, this must be a high quality vehicle. No, they got to get it off the fucking lot. Get it off the shit, and then it goes into a completely different program. Get your warranty on it. The warranty company pays out, and they play the game that way. So, a bailed out company, GM, took the top spot. Sorry, General Motors took the top spot this last year for sales. Then Toyota, then Ford. When the year before, it was flipped. So that tells you everything you need to know about the direction of the company and whether they should be joining F1 like that fucking matters. What are you hoping to accomplish by joining an already successful team? To leech off some of their shit, to leech off some of their R&D, because they got it. They don't need you. They want your money. They don't give two shits about the Ford brand. If a Saudi Arabian prince came in and goes, well, hold on, totally Saudi Arabian. Hello, I'm going to give you some money so you can develop some more motors and bullshit. I don't care anything. I don't want anything back. I just want to give you money because I need to hide it from the government. Are you okay with that, Red Bull? They go, yeah, bro, I'm good. Yeah, let's go. How much do you want? How much do you need? Because I have so much. I have so much money. I invested in a carburetor company, and it's going to take off. I also invested in Holly because they're affiliated with a company that makes missiles. So what are you gonna do? If you're Red Bull, Ford goes, oh man, we need to get in on that shit.
Take that, Elon Musk.
We need to get in on that shit. We need to get in on some of your hybrid technology, and we'll provide. What are you gonna provide, Ford? What are you gonna provide? What, Ford? What are you gonna provide a championship-winning F1 team? The bushings for the edges that you forgot to put on? Oh, that's what it is. I just figured out what Ford what Ford has to offer. Red Bull, the parking brake bushings for the cars. It's so fucking stupid. It's just such a weird thing. Worry about your product, not about racing. Racing doesn't sell shit anymore. It doesn't sell a goddamn thing anymore. That win on Sunday, sell on Monday shit is over. How do I know this? Look at Tesla. I know, but look at Tesla. When was the last time you saw a Tesla commercial, guys? Someone spelled Cosworth really badly. I saw that mini bike. I saw how you spelled Cosworth. It was like you had a fucking stroke in the middle. So I have never seen a Tesla commercial ever in my life. Hello, I'm Elon. Hello, I'm Elon Money. So why does that car sell? Because it works. It works. The car fucking works. Up, get in it, swipe forward, goes forward, floor it, it's fast, back up, charges, tons of great network. You can jerk off to Pornhub while it self-drives you. It's crazy. Not one commercial. How many commercials are there out there?
Not one motherfucker.
I haven't seen any Tesla commercials out there.
Not one motherfucker.
Huh? So those cars sell because it's kind of like a cult thing. It's kind of like a, hey, this thing works, bro. Check it out. Oh my God, I like it. And it spreads like wildfire. And then Ford sticks a meh motor in a existing F-150 chassis and thinks they got something.
Take that, Elon Musk.
If Tesla doesn't even have to advertise their vehicles, that tells you everything you need to know. Alex, body gap. Alex, Tesla fitment quality. Alex, the ashtray. Motherfucker, no one cares. They're overlooking all that shit just to get one. They are. Sorry. I give you money to call your F1 car Dark Camel. Hey. Could you imagine a Saudi prince goes, I give you, how much money do you need? How much money do you need? Well, we're going to need about $2 billion okay, no problem. You have to make the car camel color. Excuse me? It's Red Bull. No, now it's brown camel. That's new name. You put the camel. You put the camel in the now it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. You put the camel in the car. No, it's Red Bull. No, it's now brown camel. Understand? I give you $2 million. You put it at brown camel wrap. Introducing a new team for next year. Brown camel coming at you. Zoom, 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 zoom. Red Bull wants your money. They don't want your partnership. They don't want your legacy. Like, I could imagine who is the badass driver, good looking Red Bull F1 drivers. F1 drivers. Fuck me. Who drives Red Bull F1? Mark Verstappen. Okay, I can't go there because I might get booted off of YouTube. So let's say Mark Verstappen goes, oh, I really love the partnership that we have with Ford because they have a legacy. Oh, shit. Wait, hold on. Oh, let me compose myself. They have a legacy in racing. I can't do it, man. Man, I can't do it, man. I can't fucking lie to the camera. Get the other driver to do it. Steve Schleckenberg. With our long and storied history, and all the F1 drivers laugh at the same time. So they don't care about teaming up with a company that has a storied racing history. They want your fucking money, dude. So Ford guys that are happy that, oh, Red Bull's really going to take off. Now, motherfucker, they've been on top of the game for years before Ford is Johnny come lately. So stop it. They want their money. They want their capital. They're building a badass new plant where they're going to build their motors. And maybe Ford will mooch off some controllers, some technology, some hybrid tech that might help you in your grandma's Ford Edge. Shut up. Stupid ass. You got to call it moose knuckle. Okay, you understand? I don't get it. Sounds like Hitler. That's when I read the name. I went, Max Verstappen. He's probably Swedish, right? Where's Max Verstappen? Where's he from? Dutch. He's Dutch. Same shit. That's the same shit. It's like when white people say, I'm not Mexican, I'm from Puerto Rico. Same shit, you brown, stupid motherfucker. Get to the chopper. So, Alex, how much power can I make on a Gen 2 with 1150s and a BAP? Shit, mini bike just... he takes the record. Imagine you're at a party, scratch, stop. Sound. Like, yeah, this is Mini Bike Madman when I'm riffing on some shit. And asking a normal question. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, you gotta love it. Alex, how much power can I make on a Gen 2 with 1150s and a BAP? So, a BAP? Dude, it's pump gas. 650 to 700. After that, you're out of octane, regardless of injectors and fuel delivery. Look, if you have 3 285s, pump gas, and ID fucking 1300s, your limit is the octane, not the fuel. Let's go, Team Camel Toe. If the Saudis had a color choice of a car, it would be crude oil black with gold trim instead of chrome. Right. Turvy 600 252 or Admiral Pex 572 with I am from Holland. Isn't that weird? Swedish Mexicans. What's in the drink? I mean, okay. You got to understand, guys. This is like me normal. Like when I'm rested and I'm good. I can riff. I can talk shit all day. You saw what happened with the Cooper podcast. I was on for 3 hours riffing and talking about. I could have kept going, but you know, you got to get me in the right moments. But today's one of those days that once you start talking F1, Ford, and their shitty wheels, bro, it just writes itself. Like it literally writes itself. Like some of you guys might wonder, how the fuck does Alex talk for an hour, 2 hours straight? It's just a natural thing. I got to get the gab, bitch. Ask your mom, she knows. So put on that soundboard, right? I thought this was a racing channel. Just email your questions, right? Exactly. So, you know, I think the people are still stuck on this F1 thing and really ignoring the elephant in the room. Now, because Ford is such a big company, they can absorb a lot of losses. Like they because look, there's investors, okay? There's literally people that have money, more money than they know what the fuck to do with. And they have a board. And those guys are on the board. And they probably select and they're like, how much can we lose? Well, we can lose 2 million, but in the long run, we project that the EV game is going to do this and da-da-da-da-da. And you're like, all right, fuck it. I ain't fucking with that money anyway. So, right out. So, I think they saw the F1 investment. To me, it doesn't make any sense in terms of like a direct correlation with your products unless you are planning to make super badass controllers for high performance applications in the future. And that might be it. But we're like Ford. If Ford just now got with F1, we're not going to see stuff coming out of that stuff for like 10 years. It's going to be a very long time, if anything, from the Red Bull partnership ever pans out. So don't think like in 2026, the Mustang is going to be, it's already designed. The 2026 to 2028, it's already designed. It's all ready to go. They're doing bullshit testing on it right now. God, the Cooper podcast was so good. It was sick. It was 3 hours, excuse me, of just straight talking shit. What's up, Alex? Long time taking live. Hayek, boy, John. What's up, brother? How you doing? TDC about to be lit. It might not. I might be just way off. Who knows? Bro, look up Pontiac Grand Prix 05 to 08 rims and tell me that's not a dark horse rim. Look, if you go on my Instagram and you go on my stories, you saw exactly right there what I did is I basically put up a post. Actually, I'll run it through you guys. Or with you guys, sorry. So check it out. Right here, I put up a post. What the fuck, you know? And then on the next one, I think I said, send me pics of what these garbage wheels remind you of. And you guys did great. This is a Pontiac a GTO. Then we got a RT Charger. And we got, not so much. A Honda 14 to 15, not so much. This looks like a Dodge wheel, if I'm not mistaken. A Camaro wheel. A Ram 1500 wheel. Again, another Camaro. Again, a Ram 1500. Selling a set of 2024 Dark Horse carbon wheels. 8,000 or best offer. Unreleased. Let me know. I mean, look. And then, look at this. A fan. Literally a Home Depot fan. Now, I think this guy's was the best, in my opinion. Oh, there we go. So, I'm telling you, bro. This shit just writes itself. Like, sometimes you're in the middle of preparing for the show. And then you're like, no, the world is taking me in a completely different direction. Alex looks too happy. I'll purchase my Flex Tune now. Actually, we don't sell Flex Tunes anymore. We got rid of it. That's right. You guys just don't get it. Love you. I love you guys. I love you very much. But you guys get so confused about the Flex Tune that it actually blows my mind. But again, it shouldn't. You guys aren't privy to the information I'm privy to. I see how everything works and generally understand it. And most people don't. People to this day, damn, I don't have the sound clip, get a 5-paragraph description of what to do. And what's their next email? Hey, what should I do to load my Flex Tune? And I go, okay, yeah, when is the next asteroid hitting? Please, please, please let it be soon. Bumble Swipe's going to be fire. Alex, do you think the guys on the board of Ford drive GT500s? No, I bet you the guys on the board drive Lincolns or Cadillacs. That is a very, this thing is literally all coconut chunks. That is an interesting, that would be interesting. If you can find out who is on the board of the Ford, whatever, and see them pulling in, motherfuckers in a Merc, motherfuckers in a Porsche. Nobody shows up in a Fusion. Sorry. Actually, I'm kind of liking it. I think it's better room temp than cold. They must really have money to be thrown into something like that. It looks like peasants are back. Oof, I'm late. What's up, y'all? KMC Rockstars. I would put those rims as my Bumble profile. Those wheels look like spatulas. Ceiling fan, fidget spinners. They could have made them look better than some carbon poverty stars. Somebody is going to buy a Dark Horse. Exactly how it looks there. Buy the wheels and go to a car show and sit next to it and go, yeah. And everyone is staring at the 93 Cobra. Everyone is staring at the 14 Shelby 1000. Everyone is staring at a a GT with Bellax. You know, you look at that Dark Horse with those wheels and you go, damn, that's a $75,000 piece of shit, dude. Like, congratulations. No more flex tunes. No wonder he's in a good mood. What's up, Alex? Yeah, you're right. Now I go, 93 tunes dialed in. Here's your 85 tune. See you later. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, just when there's E85 in it, log it. Well, how am I going to transition from pump gas to E85? Well, you drive it till it's really low, right? Then you go to the gas station, you test the ethanol, and it's got to be at least 80%, right? Then you fill up with E85, see? Then you flash the E85 tune, right? Start the car, drive it. But what if I only have a half a tank of pump gas? What if I have a half tank of pump gas and I don't want to get down to E85? Well, motherfucker, guess you're driving for another 100 miles. The F4 shot down my Whipple order. It was on that balloon from China. Garage built Coyote with the zinger. It's a Raptor, not an F-150.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
Some guy hit me up. He goes, "Hey Alex, we finally found out how to launch a Raptors.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
We're not losing to any TRXs.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
We took the tricks we learned from GT500 and applied it to the Raptor.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
And then a tuned Raptor gaps the shit out of any. I'm sorry, tuned TRX gaps the shit out of any Raptor. Ain't no regular F-150, it's the fucking Raptor, bitch. Everyone driving Teslas. New Dark Horse wheels looking like Lego pieces. Car straight trash. I don't think they're dumb enough to drive the new Ford trash. They probably don't even drive. They get driven around in a Bentley. What the fuck? You put lime in that coconut? Stang mode. First guy with them. Yeah. Oh my god, guys. Did you see the new wheels on the Dark Horse? They're almost as nice as my Raptor. Because it's a regular F-150. It's a fucking Raptor. So I'm going to buy these $8,000 wheels. Because, right, I thought to myself, there's no such thing as, I mean, there's a sport mode. Ah, fuck, it's so good. Stang mode, we'll definitely buy those wheels. You know, we really got to stop with the hate out there and just focus on love, because I'm all about the love, people. Hey, Alex, can I run pump gas with my flex tune? Sasso. Used to be Ron. I love the Sasso clip.
What's that smell? Sasso, man. That's Sasso. Used to be Ron.
So the calories are only 180. 90 for a half deal. Carbs are 21. 20. Oh, Jesus, wrong one. 21.
Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking Raptor.
That's it. It's generally healthy. Let me see sugars, because that might be getting me all fucked up. Sugar. Bitch, where the fuck are the sugars? Magnesium. Potassium. Why has it got a lot of potassium? Yeah, no, I don't think it's got like much sugar. That's weird. I don't know if that's getting me amped up or what. They don't understand the Flexion because they didn't have a relationship with their father. Dating channel people will get it. But it's got 37-inch wheels on it. Later, Bondo, grind them out if you find them. What's Bondo doing? Bondo says, gotta run. I missed a gear on the way out. The F-22 Raptor R wanted to sign for its 3 Whipple delivery in person. Just the pen was a missile. Wow, Ian, that was like, it's well thought out, but it's just shitty. I can't believe Pleader said it was faster than a TRX. Joining the live, what's up, bitch? What's up, channel 62? Can we get a dad story at the end of the live stream after that email you were going to read? Oh, okay. So Chris Sipple, he got a New Edge Coyote swap car. He wants to get a Terminator T56, and he dropped a valve in it. I don't even know how the fuck you drop a valve. I'll be honest with you. I've literally never heard of that happening in Coyote. But you dropped the valve, or you probably broke a chain. You more than likely broke a chain. Honestly, I would put a Gen 2 bottom end or Gen 2 motor in it. T56. If you want to supercharge it, go right to the TVS. It's figured out. Okay? There's power by the hour, complete TVS drive kit. I had it in my Fairmont. They had a complete power steering solution. Had it in my Fairmont. I'm telling you, Edelbrock, I'm saying TVS from anybody. Edelbrock Roush 2650, that's right. They have a retrofit kit for the Gen 3 Roush 2650 for swaps. Just put a MAF and block off the map and you're good. It's a 2650 heater. Or a VMP TVS 2.3. If I was you, do a 2.3. I wouldn't even fuck with the 2650. 2.3 can make 800 plus. You don't need to make 1,000 on pump gas. So 2.3, 82 millimeter pulley. Be a happy guy. 52 pound injectors. If you want to go E85 one day and you said you got a fuel system, ID 1000s, 1050Xs, or FIC 1000s, and the car is going to make up to 850 horsepower in E85 without a problem. There, done. Force you to add N mode to the Dark Horse and bring over the Dodge guys. Oh my God. The racism is, it's, you know, the undertones on this channel are a little concerning if I'm not mistaken. If carbon wheels are the biggest flex about the car, then that's such a lazy attempt to slide the rest of the turd design of the car under the rug. And then he'll say the first person in the world with them. Running late, dropping a like. I watched a couple of Stang videos before I found your channel and I felt like I was losing IQ points more than I watched him. Remember when he said the 7.3 Godzilla was going to end up in a 4 GT? You think I forgot about that? You think I don't pay attention? Motherfucker said a 4 GT was going to have a 7.3 twin turbo in it. Oh, no. I speculated about that. I'm like, bro, if that's where you guys get your information, no wonder the Mustang culture is in the fucking gutter. Gutter. When guys like that, anyone watches them. Like if anyone watches them and hears anything they say and think any of them are right about anything, bro, vaya con Dios. Not everyone knows the Flex Tune is for diesel. Stang Claude sounds like the water boy. Alex is chewing his drink. It is. It's got chunks of fucking shit in there. How fast do the tune chats go from Flex Tunes to filing divorce? How fast do the tune chats go from Flex Tunes to filing divorce? Well, no, you know, that's a funny question you asked, Eric. So the lineage of the tunes are as follows. NA, you get an NA guy and he loves it. And a week later, he puts a cold air in it. 2 weeks later, he puts LU47s and an 18 manifold or Boss intake in it. Then a centrifugal, then turbos, then he crashes it. Like that has happened to me at least 30 to 40 times. NA, cold air, injectors, manifold, centrifugal, fuel system, twin turbo, E85, crashes it. Crazy shit. It's crazy how that works. What 4 system would you recommend for a Paxton Gen 1? Eventually I'll get a built motor, but might want to switch to a Gen 3R. Pay once, cry once, yes. 4 innovations, level 2 fuel system with the PTFE lines, dash 8, 285 pumps. So 285 pumps. If you want to get a triple hat and you're trying to make 1200, get a triple hat, 2 hot, 1 and a hobs. But a level 2, get the dash 8, get the PTFE, get the rails. Just buy once, cry once. Alex, how's the GT500 motor coming along? Hey, Keith, I haven't heard anything because Keith ordered the pistons and they were 6 weeks or 8 weeks out. They are 12-to-1 compression GT500 pistons. The thing is going to probably make 1,000 on very low boost. It's going to have the same compression as a 18 Coyote. It's going to have the same compression as an 18 and up Coyote, but with a 5.8 ported heads, 4-liter Whipple, badass cams. So the thing is not only going to make a shitload of torque, it's going to make a ton of power at low boost, and that's what I want to do. I want to be able to run the biggest pulley possible, still make 1100, not have the rotors whipping really hard as it did with the smallest pulley, and the IATs will be lower. I'm able to drive the car, go to the track. My goal with that car is 8 seconds, quarter mile. That's it. I'm not going to compete. You're not going to see me at 2K. I am going to literally drive it to Cars and Coffee and get, ice cream and go to a rental once a year maybe, run an 8. If it runs an 8, mission accomplished. That thing just becomes a cruiser. Which means I'll probably have to stick an auto in it again or something. But the trans I'm sticking in is going to be a face-plated G-Force, Billy Badass, all the shit. Nick Vasquez, what's up? Became bitch level. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that very much, man. You don't have to, but I appreciate it very much. I'm almost up to 700 members, which is awesome. I put up a couple of new emojis today. One is an EPA emoji, and the other is a Jim Farley emoji you can use whenever you want. Alex, what would you name a Grudge car? Probably something super racist, like Beaner or some stupid, because like there's some funny names on the Grudge scene. And Cooper on his podcast did say that the monster truck game is badass. And I said, it's because they have a character. And, you know, Monster Max, since I was a kid, it was, what's the fucking green one? Not the Undertaker. God, Digger, Grave Digger. Then there's Son of a Digger. Which is kind of close to, like, when you say Digger, you go, okay, you know, be careful saying anything else. So Grave Digger, I was a kid watching Grave Digger. Mr. Anderson just almost kill himself every time. I'm like, that's a bad motherfucker. And then you got the other guy with Max D, Maximum Destruction. So you have guys that name their vehicles. The kids come out, they see this thing, holy shit, badass. He goes, I wish that was in our scene. I'm like, well, it is in our scene. Grudge Racing. Grudge Racing have characters. Grudge Racing, there's Ghost, there's Donkmaster, there's Kong, then there's, you know, N-word, and then there's, you know, Gapaho, then there's Black Cars Matter, there's, you know, everything. So you have that, and those cars are so freaking fast. The reason Grudge Racing is popular is because you don't know what they run. You just say, my shit will outrun your shit. And you bet, and then you race, and you make a whole big whoopity whoop and all that bullshit, and you're good. We have that in racing. Every Grudge event is packed to the rafters. Every single one. So what does regular drag racing have to do to be able to compete with the grassroots popularity of Grudge Racing? Get down and dirty. Grudge racers talk that shit. They almost fist fight. But it brings drama and attention to that side of the sport. Whereas in regular drag racing, guys that hate each other are high-fiving. Hi, man. You know, it's just a competitor. To fuck you. You know what? If I was like the Castrol GTX guy and there was like a mobile car, I'm like, fuck mobile. Mobile fucking sucks. Castrol GTX all the way, bitch, gang, gang, you know, and start throwing signs. And no one's willing to do that. No one's willing to do that. Well, it is Black History Month. The drip stick will help the brothers. Skidley, buy myself a bottle of Dark Horse wine. Is it any good? I don't know. I don't drink, but this bitch is going to be here forever. This is going to be in my new studio when I buy a house. This will be around forever. The Dark Horse. Got your coconut water on lock, right? Just got here, still working, hit the like. How many passes do you think Garrett's Godzilla is going to last? My guess is 510. I don't even know shit about that car. Like, can anyone tell me what the fuck that car even is? Is it a drag car? Is it a burnout car? Is it a reverse? Is it jump the Grand Canyon in reverse car? I don't know what the fuck that car is. I don't watch a shit. It's not my thing. Over the radiator intakes for the win. The Mustang is in the weeds, blowing off Corvette. Watch out for black ice. Sneaks up on you. Ford has to be effing kidding me. I just went and looked. Yep. Dark Horse wheels are 04 to 06 GTO wheels. I wish I could post a pic. Bro, where the hell you been, man? Man, pay your bill. Pay your bill. We talked about this for the first 10 minutes. They do have a new car start over. Why is Ford the only major company to switch CEO so many times compared to Dodge? Who makes the Pistons? I want to buy a high compression 5.4 spare bullet. I don't know. If Keith Ray is on the chat, he can say. Gonna see Alex up against Cletirius. The kids these days are starting with 450 to 500 horsepower and end up crashing. We grew up with 250 horsepower, Fox body, and SN95s. We slowly graduated in power and learned how to drive exactly. Alex, love the coconut water if he wasn't from Massachusetts. Look at you with the Jim Farley emojis. Love it. Bigfoot, El Toro Loco. A digger stole my bike, says Anthony. Digger. Silver Point 5.0. Alex, I want to say thank you for tuning me to Ultimate Headers. Oh, turning me on to Ultimate Headers and Jim Browning about the GT350 headers. Jim got back with me the next day with pictures. Thank you. Beautiful. Hey, Jim. I hope he supposedly had 2 inquiries on the S197 stuff, but it's not on the website yet. And I think a lot of people were like, they make shit like that. I'm like, yes, look, nothing against ARH. ARH is fine. But Ultimate Header is next level shit. Whatever happened to that crazy orange C6 called the Pumpkin? No idea. I'm going to call my car BDF, the Lyncher. Is this a racist or dating channel? Dark Horse is terrible. Wouldn't even cook with it. He said the Dark Horse one is so terrible. He wouldn't even cook with it. Full drag car with a Lenko and Burno drive a Lenko. Why? What's he look? I mean, look, that's good because it's 1, 2, 3. It's not H pattern, right? It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's cool, but it's a Godzilla motor. It's in a Fox, so it might go good. Look, those Godzilla motors only need to make about 1,000, so it's gonna have a turbo or a blower, right? Someone's gonna give them a turbo setup or blower. They're gonna back half it probably. It's not gonna be like a 8.8 stock with car. It's gonna be probably something back half or big 9-inch or something crazy with crazy like a Marilat rear end setup, and they're gonna. It's just like I don't care. Like I literally don't care. Real motherfuckers use Blue Tech oil from Walmart. Right. Got my cookies today. Good job, Johnny boy. Yeah, look, I think modern drag racing needs assholes. You need a heel. Remember when Hulk Hogan turned heel? Remember when Hulk Hogan went out there, I'm a real man. He was wearing yellow and red. Da 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 da. Fight for your right. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Hulk Hogan's gonna save the good guy. And then he puts his leg across the guy's face and joins the NWO. And people were livid. Like they were losing their freaking minds. Losing their minds. Right? I literally described the build. Oh my God, get out of here. Are you serious? I swear to God, I don't watch that channel. I swear to God, I don't watch that channel. So Hulk Hogan goes out there, was the good guy, and you need a fucking heel. You need someone to hate. Remember when The Undertaker was bad? Then he was so bad he was good. Remember when the NWO was so fucking popular that motherfuckers were like doing the whole fucking thing? Like, being good isn't good. Being good doesn't sell. Being good is for pussies. So you need a heel. You need a motherfucker. You need a cocksucker. You need a guy to stir it up a little bit. Because if people hate you, they watch you. They want you to lose. Look at Jake Paul, right? I look at Jake Paul, I'm like, that motherfucker's a genius. Genius. Says, I'll beat the shit out of any retired MMA guy. Well, of course you are. If you're a amateur boxer, you can destroy most MMA guys because MMA guys have 15 disciplines they have to study. So he's a bad guy. And people watch to see him get beat. Then he knocks out everybody. And people go, God damn it. But you're going to watch the next fight in hopes that he get knocked out. Antron Brown should go up there wearing a fucking skull cap and be like, oh, all I want to know is who the fuck is going to come in second? He's got to be like Ronnie Coleman. All I want to know is who's going to come in second place. Do you know what I am saying? But no, we got to be nice to the fucking sponsors. Pepsi doesn't want that bullshit. So drag racing is always going to have that corporate, nice guy bullshit that no one gives a fuck about. Then you go to the track and you see N-word versus cash a check. There's money flying everywhere. There's fist fights. There's weed smoke and barbecuing everywhere. And you're like, this is wild. I'm going to see who's going to win this race. And then after you see the win, you see the celebration on the line, and it is ridiculous. People humping the air, people losing their shoes, people throwing money up in the air. Do you want to see that? Or do you want to see some guys congratulate each other and shake hands and everything's cool and we get along just fine? We did it for the fans. Fuck that. Fuck that. NWO for life. Yeah, they have it front half, back half, twin turbo Godzilla, Lenko. Oh, come on, stop it. Come on, stop it. Like, Front half, back half, like full race car. Why don't you just put a tube chassis in the bitch? Just go all the way. Like, what is that proving? Whatever. Good for him. But what are you doing? That was a DDP. Oh, Diamond Dallas Page. This was pussy growing up. Okay, so I don't know. Grudge Racing is the modern day spinoff of the WWF. Wolfpack has the wolf head fingers. Who the fuck has a Godzilla car? Godzillas are munching lifters faster than LS engines. Patrick said, yep, Billy Badass rear end, back half, what not? Now I think they're going to cut up the front because the setup is literally hitting everything. Whoa. Are you telling me they got to cut the shit out of that car because the Godzilla hits everything in the Fox body? So you're telling me it's not a direct swap? You're telling me they have to fabricate around the big, tall, stupid Godzilla? Pikachu face. Cleat would triple his views if he turned heel. Bro, he doesn't like being disliked. He likes being liked. And I get it. I like being disliked. I love the hate. I am like a Sith Lord. I fucking feed off the hate. Because I don't care. I'm not out there to prove anything to anyone. So if people want to tune in and watch me lose, at least you're tuning in. But turning heel is the best thing you can do to get attention to a fucking dying sport. You gotta have a villain. You gotta have a villain. Not everyone can wear the white hat. Someone has to wear the black hat. Maybe flip it once in a while. We'll see. Parking lot's still full of donks. You described Yellow Belly. Yep, and have to chop and got to chop up even more now. Could you imagine? You get given a Godzilla, and the manufacturer Ford or whoever gave him the Godzilla was like, "Oh my God, he's gonna put it in a Fox body," and he has to front half the motherfucker, and people are like, "Wait a minute, what?" Coyote fits right in with a UPRK member. Yes, it does. The Cleater watchers are self-snitching now. The ASMR guys, yes, these motherfuckers self-snitch like they know. I don't know what the fuck he was doing with that car. They had to tilt the motor 90 degrees to get that slug in. They had to tilt the motor 90 degrees to bro. You guys are fans. I mean, you guys are like, I don't watch Cletus at all. I just heard that he puts the engine at a certain angle and he has a Maryland rear end and a Lenko in the front half and a. Self-snitching motherfuckers, all of you. Is that why Ford built the Eco Booms? I do not want peace. I need problems. Always. I do not want peace. I do not want peace. I want problems. Always. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always.
I don't want peace. I want problems. Always.
I love that.
I don't want peace.
But that is the energy that these guys need. Every time I meet guys that go drag racing, they're fucking nice. They're fucking nice. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah. Hey, good luck out there, buddy. Fuck you. That's what we need. We need that, but we're never going to get that. I hope somebody goes crazy. I hope somebody goes crazy and plays the heel like it's true life. Shows up to the track. Car is black. Trailer is black. Truck is black. Always wears a helmet or a black hat. You never see his face. You barely see his face. His crew walk around all ominous and shit. Don't talk to me. Don't say hi to me. Nothing. They all wear the same outfit. They all walk around all fucking weird. Everyone at the track said, what's up with them motherfuckers? Look at them motherfuckers. And then the guy busts off stupid numbers. Mid sixes off the rip in the quarter. And you're like, oh shit. Let me see what he's got going on. Velvet rope around the whole shit. Fuck off. We ain't signing no motherfucker fan shit. Fuck you. We don't got no shirts to sell. We're here to race motherfuckers and be the heel. We need that in this sport. Because drag racing is boring as shit. You go ahead, turn on Flow Racing and watch drag racing. You'll be a fucking sleep in a heartbeat. The only thing that slightly puts the fucking, tickle in your dick is some pro mods. Besides that, it's the same stupid ass car going down the track. We need a heel. But that requires a lot of money, a lot of talent, and a lot of secrecy. And in this sport, motherfuckers snitch all the time. Yo, Alex is out there with a $5 million program building a Pro Line 632 with twin hundreds. Oh, shut up. So you got to have 100% control of the whole situation. I wish that someone would go out there and be the heel. Let's see if that happens in this race thing. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Good show. Fucking badass. It flew right by. Had some coconut water. Things are good. Give me about 10 minutes. I'll be back on the dating channel. We'll talk whatever. I'll make it up as I go along because I'm pretty good at that. So we'll talk on the dating channel in about 10 minutes. Let me get set up over there. And we'll talk for another hour about dating stuff. I think I remember the subject matter I wanted to talk about. So just got to get set up. Switched formats, and I'll be back on in about 10 minutes on the other channel, that dating channel. The rest of you will see me Sunday, 9:30 a.m. for Peasant Chat, where we let people that build 352s with multiple spacers get on the show and have a say. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you guys Sunday. The rest of you, I'll see you more than likely in about 10 minutes. See you later. Bye.